Okay, what I remember from this movie mainly is shit blowing up, and of course, soldiers just shooting at these weird alien things and stuff like that. And I was a kid when I watched it. But yeah, this is Derrick Yasha, and I'm going to review Stargate. Okay, so yeah, pretty much I'm just gonna explain the plot, and that's it. I'm not gonna give the whole movie away. You need to watch this movie if you've been living under a rock. Okay, so anyways, the movie starts off, of course, with this guy named uh, Daniel Jackson, of course, that he's an archaeologist or archaeologist. My mistake. I'm sorry, archaeologist. And of course, that he's been studying the Egyptians all his life or whatever. And mainly, he's like 25 or 30 something. I really don't know because they don't say his age in the movie. But anyways, he meets up with, I think, his good friend. Uh, where is his name? Jack O'Neill. Yeah, Colonel Jack O'Neill. Okay, and pretty much what happens is they go to this base or whatever, and they see that these people built this thing called the Stargate, basically. Now, what the Stargate is this thing that takes you anywhere you want to go. If you want to go to Egypt, if you want to go to Atlantis, if you want to basically go back to the 1400s, you can. Okay, but if you don't find the Stargate in like a lot of hours, then you'll be stuck in that time period. No, I know, but anyways, what happens is, of course, they go in there and mainly they're in Egypt. But here's the thing, though: if they don't get back to the Stargate in enough time, they'll be stuck in Egypt forever. Okay, if they don't find the Stargate and get back there in enough time, and also that I think they have to find an artifact. I really don't remember. It's been a long time since I've ever seen the movie, but I just don't want to spoil it. That's all. You know. But pretty much that's it for the movie. I'm not going to give out anymore, but I will say this. The movie gets 5 out of 5. The movie has good cinematography and, good visuals and good practical effects, good makeup effects. The acting is top notch, of course, by Kurt Russell and James Spader, of course. And also, everything was just well done in this movie. I really liked everything. From the acting, the acting is top notch. The dialogue and the writing, top notch. Okay, it's top notch. And also that the film is directed by Roland Emmerich. Okay, basically the guy that made Independence Day, I think Godzilla, The Day After Tomorrow, and some other disaster movies as well. Okay, no, I know, but I gotta say this is my favorite Roland Emmerich film, just because it's about this thing called the Stargate, and they go to Egypt. That's what I like. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie when I say this is my favorite Roland Emmerich film, because everything else maybe was like okay, or it was just like overdone. But over here, he does a very good job. I do like that. All right, I really do like that he does a very good job. You really get interested in the characters. You really get interested in the story. Did I mention that the story is very good for this movie? You know, and also that after this movie, there was a bunch of TV series, of course, but I'll mention that later, and also a video game that is very close to the movie, almost identical to the movie storyline, of course. But I know somebody's going to correct me down there if I'm wrong, but whatever. I felt that it was very close with the movie. And mainly the version that I'm talking about is the Genesis version, okay? Just because it sounds like the movie and it feels like the movie. No, I know, but you need to check this movie out, man, seriously, because you don't know what you're missing out on, seriously. And also, let me talk about the DVD itself. Okay, this is the Ultimate Edition, which comes with the extended cut, which they put some of the scenes back in the movie. Because originally this movie was like 119 minutes, but I think that they just added 19 minutes back in the 19 minutes, not 90, 19. But I guess it was like more development and stuff like that. No, I know, but what the DVD comes with is a newly remastered 16.9 widescreen extended cut, um, digitally remastered sounds, 6.1 DST, okay, and Dolby EX digital stereo audio, and of course a featurette, and I think the makings of and stuff like that, audio commentaries, and stuff like that. So this comes with a shitload of features. Okay, it really does. But I think this is out of print now. So if you're gonna look for it on eBay. All right, look for it on eBay. It'll probably go around maybe like I don't know, maybe like $15-$20 at the most. And then if it goes up for more, don't even get it at all. Just try to get it for cheap somewhere else. No, I know, but I guess that's it for the movie review. But let me talk about this, okay? I dislike the Stargate TV shows mainly. Stargate SG-1. Okay, I had a lot of problems with the show. It was trying to be way too serious. Okay, it was trying to be way too serious, and the characters were just boring in that. I don't think it was any of the characters from this movie. I think it was different characters, but still, the show went on for way too long. I think it went on for like maybe like 13, 14, maybe 15 seasons at the most. And then of course, they just end that show, and pretty much that show for me was just like, okay, really? Really? Was there even a point of making this? Okay, and then Stargate Atlantis, which was just like, okay, it was kind of man. It was trying to be too serious too. Like, oh, you threaten my people. I'm gonna take you to the throne, or something like that. Pretty much so. The Atlanteans, I remember there was one Atlantean taking shit way too seriously. He's taking shit way too serious. Okay, to the point where he was saying that. Okay, and terrible acting. Terrible acting in those. And then we get to, I think, the last Stargate TV show, which was of course Stargate Universe, which that was terrible too. But for me, they should have just left Stargate alone after this movie. If they wanted to make, books to it that people could read, then fine, okay, but the TV shows was terrible. For me to say that, I love this movie even more, that I love it even more, it's just like a godsend, just like a godsend compared to the TV shows, okay? And the TV shows just for me suck. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. They just suck. They're not good. Uh, they're terrible. Okay, and this will always be the best Stargate ever made. Okay, the best Stargate movie. Now, yes, I know there was another movie, but that was a made for TV movie. But nothing is gonna be better than this. Seriously, nothing of the Stargate franchise is gonna be better than this. Seriously, because this is the best Stargate thing I ever seen in my life. Okay, seriously. But other than that, movie review done, and talking about the Stargate shows done. I am out. Peace.